Hello beauties, how are you all doing? Today's video is again requested by a few of you. You wanted me to review the new Mars Zero Blend Weightless Foundation. I have this foundation with me. I have been resisting the new launches from Mars Cosmetics a lot, but they're too hot to resist. So finally I gave in to buy a few products. So you'll be seeing the review of these products very soon on my channel. I am like bare-faced right now. I haven't applied anything. I have just done my skincare. So we're going to try this foundation together. Let's see how this foundation works on me. After this, I'm also going to do a full face of makeup in front of you guys. If possible, I'll include it in the video. Otherwise, I will skip that part. So this is how the outer package of the foundation looks like. Very simple carton packaging, and it has the shade name mentioned here. It is mentioned in the packaging that it has an ultra thin consistency, matte finish and sweat proof. So here it says it's medium to full coverage. So that's all is mentioned in the packaging. This retails for 449 rupees. You get 30 ml of product with 4 years of expiry. 4 years of expiry is a very good amount of time that you get to use this foundation. And this is how the inner packaging looks like. It's again a very standard bottle. Okay, it says Zero Blend Weightless Foundation, medium to full coverage again. And here in the packaging, you don't get the expiry on the packaging though. Again, it comes with a nice pump. I really feel like pump is very important in a foundation. I don't like those wands or sticks that comes with foundations. It's so uncomfortable to dispense and apply. I really like the packaging. It's a very small bottle. It's not a big bottle, but it has 30 ml of product, which is quite cool. So let's see how the foundation looks. It's quite runny. It's not so runny, but it does feel really light. Okay, so this is how the shade looks like. Looks like a pretty decent match to me. Matching a foundation to your skin tone is like an art, guys. It's really very difficult, and I think I am, after 2 years of YouTube journey, I'm just getting the hang of it. So if you're picking a wrong foundation, don't feel bad about it because it happens with everybody all the time. So for the face, I'm going to be using this primer from Swiss Beauty. This is from Swiss Beauty Craze range. I love this primer, so I'm going to be using this. Let me just put my hair aside. Okay. Why I like this primer is because it's very moisturizing. I have dry skin, and if you know me, I don't like mattifying primers. I only like smoothing primers, moisturizing primers, because that gives me some sort of a hydration to my skin, because my skin is already dry. If I use those mattifying primers, it's again going to mattify my skin and the makeup is really going to look cakey. I don't want that, so I always use primers that actually give some moisture to my skin. We're done with applying the primer. It's now time for us to try the foundation. So I'm going to be taking just one pump in the back of my hand, and we'll use a foundation brush today. I like this brush from Mars a lot. I have raved a lot about this brush. It's so good, guys. It's one of the best brushes I have ever used. So I'm going to dot a little bit on my face. First we'll go with a very light coverage, then we'll try and build it up. It is applying really smooth. You can see for yourself. I'm just doing it in front of you guys. I think this is a little bit too much. It is very hydrating at the same time. It's very, very lightweight, guys. It's really light. I mean, I don't feel like I'm applying something on my face. It's very light. The formula reminds me of the Maybelline Lumi Matte foundation. It feels like that. I mean, it's so thin. It feels like the Maybelline Lumi Matte. The thickness, the way it applies on the face, it's really looking like that. I think it has a pretty good coverage. I don't see it giving full coverage, but I have just applied a very light coat, so we really can't say. But I really like how it feels on the skin. It is very, very lightweight. It's very soft, and it is kind of not making my skin dry at the same time. It's not making my skin oily also. So it's somewhere in between. I think this is a foundation that both dry skin and oily skin people can try. So this is how my face looks without the foundation, and this is how it looks with the foundation. I think it's pretty good. I like it. I think you can build it up if you want. What do you think? I think we should really build it up. Let's try to build it up. I hope it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty yellow. I just want to see if it gives good coverage, and I think it can give you medium coverage. I think it's giving good coverage, guys, but I like to use a little because I don't like too much of foundation. I'm really liking it. I like the finish. It looks very natural. It's skin-like, definitely very beautiful finish, and it also is slightly on the glowier side. It's not matte, it's not oily. It's a very beautiful formula. I really like the finish and the formula, guys. It's very light, and at the same time it is not making your skin dry also. It gives a slight glow on the skin, which I really love. Let's use a wet beauty blender. I have just wet it and squeezed all the water out of it, so it has very little moisture. I'm just going to apply the foundation. Wow, I love the finish with the beauty blender, guys. It gives a very smooth finish. Can you see, guys? It is giving a very nice finish with a beauty blender. Definitely I love using a beauty blender for this foundation. It has given a good coverage. I have just applied very little and I can already see my dark spots and everything has vanished just like that. I so love this. I so love the finish. Definitely with the beauty blender, the finish is so smooth and very even. I totally love it, guys. I think it works wonderful with the beauty blender. That is why I totally love beauty blenders. Beauty blenders are like such amazing tool. They give a very nice smooth finish to your foundation. Be it any foundation, it will work amazingly well. Even if you use a brush, you can finally give a touch with a beauty. It's so beautiful. I totally love. I love the finish. What do you guys think? I think it's giving a very beautiful coverage, and the finish that it gives with the beauty blender is so good, guys. It is giving a very smooth finish. It's making my face look natural. I don't know how it looks on the camera, but to me it looks so natural. It looks like my skin tone. I can see that it is matching my neck, guys. I don't see like it is looking any lighter, but I think it's definitely going to oxidize and it's going to match my skin tone. We'll wait for that a bit and then we'll see how it looks. I actually like the way this foundation is applying on my face, and I kind of feel like this is very similar to the Maybelline Lumi Matte, and I really like it. Correction also, if you have pretty dark spots and dryness around your mouth area or your under eye area, you might have to color correct a little bit, but I think it is pretty much covering the darkness, so it has good amount of coverage. So and also the shade matters. If the shade that you're picking is having a lot of yellow undertones, it will do a good color correction. If the shade that you're picking doesn't have that much of an yellow undertone, it is not going to do that much of a concealing and color correcting. So it also depends on the shade. This shade is actually pretty good in terms of covering the darkness. So I think it is kind of a good self color correcting foundation. So this is how my face looks after a full face of makeup, guys. I totally love how it looks on my skin. It has oxidized a little bit and I can feel like it's fit into my skin so well, and it is like my skin, and it is not giving me any heaviness or cakiness. It is very light on the skin. Definitely it is so light. It's like giving that natural skin like finish to my face, which is something very amazing, and it is holding the makeup really well. It is also working with a lot of different products. It is so good. I totally love it. Let's check if this is oxidizing. I have already swatched it here, so I'm going to swatch it again. Can you see the difference? How much it is oxidized? It is definitely oxidized one shade darker, but it is good because for my skin tone, it is definitely matching my skin so well now, so I'm not complaining. It is a beautiful shade match. It's looking so beautiful and so natural at the same time. I just love this foundation. And also, we'll see how this stays after 4 hours or 5 hours. I'm also going to be shooting some other video after this, so I'll also come in to check on that with you guys. Hit that like button, guys. It means a lot to me whenever I see that you people like my videos. It gives me some sort of a motivation. And also, if you're watching my channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. I love makeup, and I'm going to be reviewing a lot of new makeup products, and I'm also going to be doing a lot of lipstick swatches. So if you're someone who love watching such content, you are going to love the content that I'm going to be posting. So don't forget to subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram, guys. I'll see you soon in another interesting video. Till then, tata, see you guys. Bye bye.
It's been 12 hours since I applied this foundation, and I can see slight creasing on my laugh lines, and the foundation has faded on my T-zone. We are going to spray some water and see if it is waterproof and transfer proof. We're going to take a tissue and blot it, and I am seeing very slight transfer here, guys. It is not transferred much to the tissue. I think this is quite waterproof and sweat proof. You're going to wear this foundation for long hours, and it is not going to come off if you're getting wet in the rain or if you're sweating a lot. I think it's a pretty good foundation, and you can hold for a good 5 to 6 hours without fading away.